Alright, hello and welcome everybody to an early look at Star Wars Unlimited. We've got some early product to show off for you guys, and this game is coming out on March 8th, with the pre-release being on March 1st. Over here at Mr.E Comics, it's going to be a March 2nd at 5 o'clock. That's a Saturday at 5 o'clock. We're going to be having everybody together for the pre-release. We're going to have people getting together with the starter decks, playing with each other, and having some prizes for people who show up and play and win. So before that happens, we're going to show you guys kind of how the game is played. We've got the starter deck, one with Luke, one with Vader. I will put mine up here in just a second. I'm going to have two different games here, one on the Mr.E channel and one over on my personal channel, Decks. Whichever one you're watching on now, I will have the link to the other one in the description, so you can go check that out if you want to see how both of us play each deck. Now, I don't have the Vader. I'm going to start with Vader. I don't know what video you guys are going to be watching, but anyway, they come with these lovely paper playmats that show everything that you need for your area. I just figured better playmats would be better for now. But how the game is set up is you have your base, you have your leader, we have space units, ground units. We've actually been doing it the other way around. I think ground units have been over here and space units. Regardless, as long as they're all in the same column, these two units cannot interact with each other, but they can always go for the base. And yeah, we've got resources, deck, discard. We'll be setting things up here and there, but just kind of as an idea of why we're going to be setting things out the way we are. This is how the game is supposed to be played. There are playmats coming which will have these zones, which are much more higher quality. Just haven't gotten them in yet. So anyway, without any more jibber jabber, we're going to go on and get this thing started. Alright, so first things first, we're going to draw our 6 cards. We should decide who's getting the initiative. Initiative is a huge part of the game, so we're going to be rolling off to see what happens here. We've been just doing high roll to figure that out. You can probably use any method you want. That's a 7 for Brian. I never win these. That's a 3 for me. We're going to keep up with that. Okay, so how it goes, you draw 6 cards. You may keep these cards, or you may mulligan once. Mulligan, you shuffle the cards back into your deck, and then you draw 6 more cards. You have to keep your mulligan. There's no second, third, or whatever. Typically, you're going to want to go for something with like 1 or 2 resource costs. Though having a few higher level or higher cost cards doesn't hurt, because those are easy to put into your resource. At the start of the game, you're going to take 2 from your initial hand and put them face down as your resources. I'm going to mulligan because I don't like this hand.
I like my hand.
Fine. You can figure out your resources while I shuffle.
Or no, it wasn't Hiroshima, it was
Oh, this is much better. And I'm glad, because I need it to be better. I'm going to pick these 2. Now, let's see, what else before we get started? We're starting off with our base, our leaders here. Leaders have actions that you can use at any point in the game, as long as you either pay their cost or, everything else that is required. Luke, you play... Well, we'll get into it as we actually get into do this. How we start this game is we go into the action phase. Action phase is shared between us, but the one with initiative gets to go first. And that will play a huge role, especially later in the game. So I'll let Brian go ahead and start off here.
I will first tap 2 resources to play C3PO. And when he's played, I can choose a number, and I'm going to look at the top of my deck. I'm going to choose the number 2.
These 2, put it again. These 2, put it again.
And I did not get the number correct, so I will leave it on top.
I'll show this real quick to everybody. Oop. It's a little blurry there. I don't have, I'm not going to have PNGs or anything for this yet because it's still brand new. Anyway, it goes straight to me. Nobody's drawing. I'm going to play a Death Star Stormtrooper. It's a 1 cost, which is very good for me.
I'll take initiative.
He's going to take the initiative. I'm going to pay 1. I played a dark unit. I'm going to tap Vader here, and I'm going to deal 1 damage to C3PO and 1 damage to the base. So his ability is, if you, for an action, pay 1, exhaust him. If you played a dark card, or whatever this aspect is, this phase, you may deal 1 damage to a unit and 1 damage to a base. damage counters that came with the starter deck, so you'll be fully prepared to go. I'm going to pass. He took the initiative, so he forgoes every other action that he can take during this phase, which means we both passed, and we're going to go to regroup phase. Draw 2, and we're going to be able to pick one to put into our resources. Brian has initiative, so he has priority.
Because it's everywhere, but it's also the best deck.
Well, I have a question. It is any card from our hand, correct?
It should be.
Yes, I
It
believe
should
so.
be any card from our hand we can put
I
into our
realize I
resources.
should question that for the first time right now as we're saying it.
We've played a few times already to get a feel for it, but there are still chances that we're getting a few things wrong, so forgive us.
I will certainly put that guy down.
What if I in fact is that a draw spell on this guy?
I'm going to put this guy down.
Go, Master!
That's it. So then we ready all of our units, and we go to the next action phase. Brian has initiative once again, so he will go.
So first I will tap 2 resources, and I will play Luke's lightsaber. It's an upgrade which will come in attached to C3PO.
I don't like that.
Yes, giving him +3/+1. It's a good feels thing for me.
That changes a few things for me, honestly.
You get more generalized protection for all of your pieces.
Let's see, so he has 4 damage on, or he's 4 armor, right?
4 left currently. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap 3 and use open fire and
There
deal
it
4
is.
damage
That's
to
what
a
it
unit
is.
and get
Yeah,
rid of that,
absolutely.
because that will ramp very quickly out of control, and we don't want that. So as you might have noticed, we're taking turns taking actions. There's no real... Yeah, so we're basically sharing the action phase. We cannot really interact with the other person's turn, but as soon as an action is taken, the other person gets their priority back to them.
So that kind of changes my next move, which is going to be taking initiative.
I figured as much. I'm going to go ahead and hit you for 3 with my Death Star Stormtrooper.
You know what? I think this is the moment right here that I'm going to use a die.
Sounds good.
And, like static ability.
I am tapped out. I will pass, which means we go on to regrouping.
Drawing 2 cards.
That's an easy choice for me. Sorry, you technically have priority. I don't think it matters too much.
I haven't found a reason like this yet.
So Luke's ability that we haven't quite seen yet is when a heroic or that white aspect unit is played, Luke can exhaust himself and pay 1 to give it a shield which absorbs all damage, or the first instance of damage, I should say, to a unit, which makes it very good for taking out either opponent or opposing units, or just making something very hard to get rid of.
I will start my turn by tapping 2 resources to play a restored Arc 170.
It's got some life steal or
It has a
healing.
restore 1, so when I attack with it, I'll heal 1 life to my base.
I am going to pay, jeez Louise, 2 to bring out Admiral Moti. Moti. He has the effect when he's defeated or destroyed, you may ready a dark unit.
I will just pay 1 to get Luke's action in and put a shield counter on my ship.
I agree with that.
These handy little tokens slide on.
Let's see, you only have 1 floating, which I'm not really worried about at the moment. I am going to instead, though, put down the 1st Legion Snow Trooper. When he's attacking a damaged unit, he gets +2/+0 and Overwhelm, which if you played Magic is Trample. So any damage that goes through a unit goes straight to the base.
That is just fantastic. That guy hits me hard. Okay, I will, because for efficiency, I'll pay 1 and even make my Restore Arc 170 Resilient. +3 to its...
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yes.
That's
One
pretty good.
resource.
Hmm.
Pretty fantastic, but here I am. It's your turn.
Now I could do some damage, or I could guarantee the first hit on the next turn, and I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to take the initiative.
Okay.
So I will forego my attacks.
Yeah, sure, I'll pass.
Alright, and going to regroup.
Oh, you know these decisions sometimes.
Oh man, it's really rough when I kind of want to hang on to this. So I've been feeling out, maybe it's better to just think just about the next turn, because that's really the important part of everything, but
I chose mine.
I'm
You have
going
initiative,
to.
so
Uh,
we'll just assume you did first.
I'll just do this for now. It's fine. It's fine. I'm happy with that
Totally
decision.
fine. It's totally fine.
I'm not going to regret that later. You can also pass. The wording in the rules is that you may put down a resource. Though, for our epic actions between Vader and Luke, it depends on how many resources we have controlled, not how much we can spend, because they could just deploy this guy for free, essentially.
Ramping to this is kind of feels important.
Yeah. I'm going to get started with an attack.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit you with the Stormtrooper.
4-3. Okay, I will. You know, I feel this is pretty simple for me. I'm gonna cast
Ooh,
a
very
Sentinel.
nice.
So the Sentinel means he can only attack my Sentinel first until it's gone.
Yeah, so, but this one specifically, while it's undamaged.
Ooh.
So as soon as
Reading
it's...
the card.
So, I'm actually going to play into my strategy a little bit. I'm going to attack it with Admiral Mahdi. I'm sorry if I'm getting that name wrong.
You're just gonna...
So when he's defeated, I get to ready a dark unit. So I'm ready to attack again with my
Oh, yeah,
Stormtrooper.
there we go. I will simply attack you from space for 2.
I will take 2, and you will heal 1.
Not fit the recto shell of being fun.
I'm going to attack one more time with my Stormtrooper onto your base, now that Sentinel's out of the way. Though if it gets a lightsaber, I'm in big trouble. Luke has some outright removal. Vader has a little bit cheaper removal with a... You'll see. It's got a caveat.
I will be taking the initiative.
Ah, I see. Well, you are tapped out. That does make sense. I'm going to pay 4 to bring out Admiral Moff Tarkin. I'm going to look at the top 5 cards of my deck and search for 2 Imperial units to put into my hand. I will reveal them. Before doing so, that's a tricky decision. I think I did this last time we played too. I'm going to bring out Admiral Pete. Each friendly non-leader unit that costs 6 or more gains ambush, which is basically haste, and the ATST, which costs 6 and has overwhelm. So these go, let me read the card again. Bottom of the deck in the random order, I don't have to shuffle again.
So that was you paid 2 and then you paid 6, right?
No, I paid 4 to get him out. These are going into my hand.
Oh, those are
He has passed, or he's taken the initiative, so I'm going to keep going here. I'm going to pay 1 to take off your shield and deal 1 to your base. And I'm going to deal a little extra damage to your Vigilant Honor Guards here. I'm going to deal 4 to them, putting you at 5. He will die as a result, but now you're at 1. So even if you have a lightsaber at some point coming on, then I can react to that. Not traumatized at all by those stinking lightsabers. I will pass and we will go to regroup. I'm going to put this down.
I will put that one down.
Alright, let's ready up. You have the initiative.
I will absolutely start out by attacking your base.
Okay, I will take 4 to the base. Puts me up to 6. I am going to spend 2 for Admiral Pete. I'm going to call him Pete. You cannot stop me. I'm going to put him over here so you guys can see.
I will...
Well, that's not good.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, the Sentinel.
And when defeated, gives 2 experience tokens to another friendly unit, which I believe are +1/+1s.
Yeah.
If it's a Force unit, I get to draw a card.
Okay.
So, I guess Obi-Wan's going to take it for us over there.
Yeah, let's see here. I'm going to pay 1 and turn Vader to put 1 on your honor guards and 1 on your base.
The honor cards are gone.
Before Luke comes out and starts giving people shields, I don't like that.
Yeah. Gotta love that. That's what's I'm gonna attack your base for 2.
For 2,
And go back 1. Heal myself for 1.
I am going to tap for 3, and I am your father. Deal 7 damage to an enemy unit unless its controller says no!
Well.
And if they do, I draw 3 cards. I'm going to target Obi-Wan Kenobi.
How many cards do you have in your hand right now?
I have 3 cards in my hand.
That's what you're gonna stick with.
Okay.
I don't need him.
Fair enough.
When defeated, gives 2 experience tokens to another friendly unit. If it's a force unit, so we're gonna put 2 experience tokens on the restored arc.
I knew that was going to happen, and I didn't want it to be on Luke. I really didn't want it to be on Luke.
I kind of like it on here though too, so that's okay.
I'm happy you're happy.
We're doing all right.
Okay,
My
back
go
to you.
then. I will go ahead. Luke's coming out. Epic action. I do have 6 total resources, so he is going to come out.
All right, let's see here. Now here's the question: do I soften Luke up a little bit, or do I attack the base? I am going to attack Luke with a Stormtrooper, dealing 3 damage to him, and he is going to get destroyed, just chopped in half. Or I guess his bullets would be deflected at him with a lightsaber.
That's how price is at.
Luke's gonna attack your base for 4.
No, it's not a 1.
Sorry, I saw that coming. You're playing right into my hands.
Oh,
You get a shield token
just what you wanted me to do.
on another unit.
Yeah, it's gonna go on my Arc 170 over here. It does say another friendly unit.
Yes.
Yeah, it does. That's half what I wanted to do. So. There you go, shield. Look at that guy.
It's pretty good.
He's flying around.
I'm gonna send another 2 at Luke.
Luke, okay. He's down to 2. Luke at 2.
All
Maybe
right.
that's what I wanted you to do.
You have initiative. I will pass. We will go to regroup.
Indeed.
It'll cover a good amount. I usually put in a different retainer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this down here.
To make sure that even if you don't wear your retainer,
Ready to go?
Ready to go.
First play, I'm going to attack 2. 2 resources. I'm going to attack Luke's lightsaber to Luke, healing him of all his damage.
No.
And giving him a shield token.
All right.
Man, I'm going to borrow one of
Oh,
yours.
absolutely.
All right. What's your go?
We are in trouble. That's okay. Changes things a little bit here.
I'm going to be honest, I top deck that Luke's lightsaber.
Oh yeah. I think this is the best play right now. I'm gonna go ahead and exhaust 2 for Admiral Mahdi once again.
I am going to tap 3 resources. And I'm going to play a Fleet Lieutenant. When he is played, I may attack with a unit. If it's a Rebel unit, it gets +2/+0 for this attack. I will be attacking with Luke for 9
Yikes.
to your base.
Yikes.
I need some undead.
We're getting close here. Only have 30 life and I have less than 10, I think.
Oh, koalas.
So something needs to happen. I am going to,
Vader's is something.
yeah, turn 1. And Vader to take care of Luke's shield there. And then 1 to your base.
Oh, on Luke's attack.
Yes, you may.
Should I?
Yeah, you can still put a shield on for Luke's attack.
I will. You know, I'll put it on this guy.
Fair enough.
I probably. What did you do for your? Oh, and the base.
Yep. Back to you.
My go. I will attack your base for 4. And restore 1 for me.
25, I have 5 left, so I need to make a play right now,
Yes, sir.
which I can do. I'm going to bring out Vader for my epic action.
That is a play. I'll take initiative.
Okay. By all means, do that. Alright, this is going to be tricky. Luke's got 8. I think we can make it happen. Okay. Oh, that's not good. None of this is good. I'm going to... So you already took initiative, so I don't have to worry about you retaliating at the moment. I'm going to attack your base. Wait, hang on. Does this have to... No, it doesn't have to be right. Okay. So yeah, 5 to your base, 2 damage to Luke.
Okay.
Then,
Here we go.
4 for maximum firepower.
Oh,
A friendly
gonna
Imperial
wipe me out right
unit
here.
deals damage equal to its power to a unit. Then, another friendly Imperial unit deals damage equal to its power to the same unit. So this is not combat, so he's not going to be dealing damage to me. I'm going to be choosing Vader first and dealing 5 damage to Luke.
okay.
And then the second
He's
one...
got 7.
The second one is going to be Admiral Pete to the same unit, Luke. So
that
we're
kills Luke.
finally going to get him out of there.
Alright. So Luke is now back in his little zone, unplayable.
We are sweating here. I'm still in trouble because I do not have the initiative,
Yes.
and that's going to be a problem.
Well, I mean, you have a way out of death, at least, without me making a play. So, we'll see.
Yeah, we will simply attack your base for another 1, just chip you out a little bit, and I will pass. We'll move to regroup. I'll put that down.
Put that one down. Pick up my plans. Untap my resources. And wait for it.
I'm good to go. I've not gotten any of the ramp that I wanted to in this game yet. So, your first move, sir.
So you look like you're sitting at 25 on your base.
I am.
I am going to pay 1. And I'm going to shoot first. It's giving +1/+0, and for this deck, and it deals combat damage, and I'm going to attack your base for 5.
Oh, that is exactly what you needed, too.
You say that, so is that... That's,
All right, I think that's the first game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
All right. Well, we're gonna swap up the decks a little bit. Whatever. I'm not sure which one I'm putting on which channel yet, so I'm not gonna say. But I will put again the link to each channel in the descriptions of each video, and you can see how we play the other ones. So, good game there. That
This guy's just stacked.
he was super stacked, and Luke's lightsaber came in clutch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, top deck draw, too.
That was fantastic. All right. On to the next one. So yeah, if you guys are interested in any of that, again, we're going to be doing a pre-release event on the 2nd, March 2nd at 5 o'clock here at Mr.E. I'm going to have the address on the screen. And if you guys are interested in taking part, getting first access to booster boxes, the decks that you just saw here, playing and just having fun. We got some prizes coming in and all that stuff, which are going to be just given out. All you have to do is show up and play. So if you guys like Star Wars, if you like TCGs, we're definitely going to have a lot of product on the official release on the 8th. But if you want that early stuff, that's sweet. Some of those tournament packs, I believe we're getting those in the early access, are going to have exclusive arts. So if you are a collector especially, all you got to do is show up and play some, and you get some really cool stuff. So with that being said, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your day, night, wherever you are, and we will see you in the next one.